Alright people, in this video I'm going to be cooking a dogfish shark and I'm going to be shallow frying it with some Long John silver batter, which is a batter I found online which is great with fish, and this is my first time using this batter, so hope you all enjoy the video. So, let's see how this Long John silver batter tastes. Mmm. Oh, wow. Mm. Oh, wow, man. Mmm. Oh, no joke, that is that is absolutely delicious. Why do people throw this fish away? Alright people, so we're going to be making fried dogfish. We'll get into what this is in a second, but basically it's a shark, but obviously clearly not a man-eater. It is in the shark family, and there is hundreds of them in our sea, along with a few other different ones. This one in particular, right, I'll get on to talking about those in the next clip, but anyways, at the moment I'm eating some lobster. It's absolutely delicious. The tail is the best part. Okay. Look at all this. This is all the mess from a lobster. You know, it is quite a pain deshelling a lobster, especially when you haven't got the tools. If you have a crab fork and like a nutcracker or a nutcracker, a nutcracker would work. Just to crack the shell open. I have to use, you see this part here and the scissors? I have to use that to crack it open. And even with that, it's tough. You know, lobsters lobsters are known as armoured knights of the sea. And I can see why. Anyways, I have a batter recipe, Long John Silver it is, and I'm going to be using that to cook this. We'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so these are dogfish that I was talking about, but obviously you seen mine when it had been skinned and gutted and the head taken off, and the the fins that I was talking about that I cut off. You see they have two side fins, some here, some down here, the tail end, some up here. So yeah, you need to take the fins off the head, the tail, and then you make a little incision here, and you cut just underneath the skin, and that creates like a little skin flap, and then you will grab hold of it with pliers and peel it all the way back. But as you will see, I was going to say as you will see in the video, but I didn't video myself peeling it. But yeah, I peeled it with my fingers because I didn't have any pliers, and it really did quite hurt because their skin is really rough. But yeah, this is what I'm cooking, and I am also going to read some information out about them just now.
Referring to the spotted dogfish commonly found in UK waters, which is scientifically known as the small spotted cat shark, Silurhinus canicula. This species is harmless, non-venomous and quite common around British coasts. Spotted dogfish, small spotted cat shark. Quick facts: scientific name, Silurhinus canicula. Common names, spotted dogfish, lesser spotted dogfish, small spotted cat shark. Size, typically 30 to 60 centimetres, 2 feet long. Lifespan, up to 12 years, sometimes more. Conservation status, least concern, but vulnerable to overfishing in some areas. Habitat, found in shallow to moderately deep coastal waters, depths from 10 to 400 metres, common around the UK, Ireland and Western Europe. Prefers sandy, gravelly or muddy seabeds, where it can camouflage and rest during the day. Appearance, slender body, blunt nose and large cat-like eyes. Skin is light brown or greyish with numerous small dark spots, covered in rough dermal denticles, giving a sandpapery texture. 2 small dorsal fins located far back on the body. Behaviour, nocturnal, actively hunts at night. Benthic, bottom-dwelling, often lies motionless during the day, sometimes partially buried in sand, not aggressive and poses no threat to humans. Diet, eats small bottom-dwelling creatures such as crabs, shrimp, worms, small fish, mollusks, uses strong jaws and small teeth to crush hard-shelled prey. Reproduction, oviparous, lays eggs. Females produce mermaids' purses, tough, leathery egg cases with curly tendrils to anchor them. After a few months, fully formed miniature sharks hatch. Egg cases are often found washed up on UK beaches. Human interaction, commonly caught as bycatch in fishing, sometimes sold as rock salmon or rock eel in UK fish and chip shops. Not venomous, unlike the greater spotted dogfish, Silurhinus stellaris, which has mild venom in its dorsal spines, but even that is very low risk to humans. Fun fact, fishermen once used their rough skin as sandpaper, especially before the invention of synthetic abrasives.
Okay, so you're going to need flour, baking powder, salt, pepper, paprika. I have smoked paprika. Now, garlic salt, but I couldn't find any, so I have garlic granules. Hopefully this turns out just as well. Wait a minute, did I say garlic salt? I meant garlic powder. And we also needed onion powder. This is onion salt. It's a little bit finer than granules, but you know, you need garlic powder and onion powder, which is a lot finer, but like I say, hopefully it'll just work out just the same. And I was going to squeeze some fresh lemon juice over the fish, but there was no lemons, so I've got this. My mum fetched it back. She said there's no lemons, so I've got this. It's double concentrated. Well, concentrated, so that means it's stronger than regular lemon juice that you would squeeze out of a lemon. So it's going to be basically, you need to be careful with this. I'm hoping that once I open this, it's gonna be like a little hole where you can just like slowly drip it out. Right, okay, here we go. 1 cup of flour. And we'll get that sieved. Okay, Okay, wait. I'm just looking at the recipe. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I do have proper measuring spoons, but they're upstairs and I cannot be bothered going to get them. So, here we go. And then Okay, half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of paprika. You know what? This is just going to be easier to go like that. There wasn't much left in there. May as well just, you know, that would be easier to do that than trying to get, you know, out with those 5 holes under a spoon. Okay, how much garlic? Half a teaspoon of garlic. Okay. That is very pungent. And I'm guessing the same with the onion. Yeah, okay. Quarter of a teaspoon of onion powder, but we have salt. Quarter of a teaspoon. That looked more like half, but do I care? No. Okay, you know what? We didn't have pepper yet. Pepper. Okay, quarter of a teaspoon. Do you know what? That'll do. And now it needs mixed together. I'm going to use a whisk to mix all that together. And then we also need a cup of cold water. So once we've mixed all of this seasoning together, you slowly add the cup of cold water while slowly whisking. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause the video, get all of this put away, and then get the cold water. And yeah, okay, wait. We have our cold water. Whoa! We have our... Wait, don't fall. We have our cold water and our whisk. Now it says to add this slowly while whisking. There is our batter. Now we need to leave that for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, that was a fail. Okay. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to cut the dogfish into chunks with this filleting knife. Okay. The batter has had enough time to rest. This really does look like a skinned snake. You know what? Let's get this oil in the pan. I know I said earlier that I'm not going to get that prepared until I've got the dogfish chopped up, but okay. Okay, that'll be enough. Okay. Do you know what? I'm not too sure what this part of it is. Let's remove that part. Okay, so I ended up on a bit of a wild one with this with this meat. I tried to just fillet it, you know, take the bone out, and it just ends up in loads of little small pieces. So, you know what? Let's deep fry this big bit. Do you know what? I should have checked if the oil is. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, we'll do a couple of pieces at once. You don't want to overcrowd it, otherwise you'll the oil will cool down if you overcrowd it. Okay, we will sprinkle some salt over that. Right, I need 2 hands. Okay, so here's the last few little bits. I've dropped a piece here. One. Okay, here we go. There is the battered dogfish. And on here, I have some with salt. And here I have the lemon juice, which I'm just going to... Wow, that is a lot. Okay, and then I'm going to see which is better. Salt or with lemon juice. Okay, here we go. Let's try the batter on its own first, you know, the one that we just sprinkled some salt over. Tell you what, let's get a knife and we'll cut a big piece open, and then if that's cooked all the way through, then we know the rest of it's cooked. Okay, this has got a bone. Let's cook through. Okay, so those are the parts with the lemon. Let's try the batter on its own. Well, the batter with what I've done was, after I deep fried it, I put it on that plate with some paper towel just to soak up some of the grease, and then sprinkled some salt over it. So let's see how this Long John Silver batter tastes. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, man. Oh, no joke, that is absolutely delicious. Why do people throw this fish away? This is absolutely, no joke, absolutely delicious. Oh my god. Well, wait a minute. No, it's absolutely delicious. Come and have a little taste for my video.
No. It's like me asking you to taste something you don't like.
You don't like it because you haven't tasted it. I tried to get my mum to come and taste some, but she won't. Oh well. Okay, so that was wait a minute. Yeah, that was what I tasted there was without the lemon juice. Okay, now let's try it with the lemon juice. Okay, that is good, but the lemon juice did come out a bit fast. So let's try and just put just a tiny. There we go. Tiny bit. No. Okay, no lemon juice. No lemon juice. Just that seasoned butter and salt, and oh my god. Right. You know what? I love crustaceans like lobster, shrimp, squid, octopus. I would rather eat this now than those. Sorry, there was a ball in that part. That is absolutely amazing. Like no joke. Absolutely amazing. It was a hassle. It was a hassle. It was a hassle to make, but no joke, it is absolutely delicious. Oh, wow, man. You may think I'm over exaggerating, but I'm really not. Well, man, I would give that 1,000,000 out of 10. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to end the video now to enjoy the rest of this. It's a good job there's hundreds of these fish in the sea, where I live anyways. Because from now on, every time I catch them, I'm going to keep them and make it with this batter. Oh, wait. Wow. That bone hit my tooth. Okay. I can't stop eating it. Right, okay. You know, I think this is my longest taste test ever in my whole history of YouTube. I started doing cooking videos when I was 19 years old. I am now 30 years old, and I don't think I've ever done a taste test on a cooking video as long as this, or something as nice as this. Like, this is no joke. Absolutely delicious. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the video as much as I'm enjoying this. And we will see you in the next episode. So, as always, Peace out and take care.